We Are Diabetes is a nonprofit organization primarily devoted to supporting type 1 diabetics who struggle with eating disorders. Commonly referred to by the acronym EDDMT1, WAD offers one-on-one peer mentoring and referrals to credible providers and treatment centers across the U.S. There are unique resources designed specifically for the EDDMT1 population, their families, and loved ones. We Are Diabetes also advocates for empowered living with type 1 diabetes. The daily challenges of existing with this disease, as well as the emotional and financial toll it takes, can oftentimes result in a sense of defeat or isolation. We help those who feel alone in their chronic illness find hope and courage to live healthier and happier lives. I spent a decade of my life suffering silently because I was too ashamed to ask for help. I assumed I was the worst person and the worst diabetic in the world. When I came across an article that talked about a treatment center that worked with diabetics and eating disorders, I felt like my entire world changed. Suddenly there was hope. I obviously wasn't the only one struggling with this if they had a program specifically meant for type 1 diabetics. A year after reading that article, I ended up seeking inpatient treatment at this very same facility. They gave me a second chance at life. After dedicating my first 2 years of recovery to growth and healing, I started to search for others like me, and they were not hard to find. What I learned almost immediately from searching for other type 1 diabetics who struggled with an eating disorder was there was a lot of us. In fact, recent studies suggest that type 1 diabetics are more than twice as likely to develop an eating disorder compared to non-diabetics. And over 30% of type 1s have omitted their insulin for weight loss purposes. While I found medical research on the severity and prevalence of type 1 diabetes and eating disorders, there were very few websites dedicated to the topic, let alone links to resources for help for the individual or for their family. WAD was created to change that. We Are Diabetes initially started out as a web-based resource. I worked with my husband and a small group of trusted friends to create unique resources that speak directly to individuals struggling with diabulimia and to their parents wanting to help their teen or young adult recover. WAD also speaks to medical professionals treating these patients, and it's grown beyond online links of resources. Through WAD, my team and I work one-on-one with individuals who reach out to us, offering support as peer mentors and helping them avoid relapse after treatment. We've now helped hundreds of people, and the people that work with us have the benefit of receiving long-term support from us, allowing them to achieve and maintain their long-term recovery. We Are Diabetes is not just a helpline with a generic list of places you can call. We help our clients through self-assessment to determine the level of care and support needed to recover and to get their diabetes management back on track. We get to know our clients before offering any referrals because we realize how important it is to pick the right type of treatment program. We Are Diabetes supports its clients from the first point of contact through the treatment process and throughout the long-term recovery process.